Good morning. Happy Friday. Well, I am out for my morning walk. Something I've started 3 weeks ago. It's this meditative practice which helps me unwind, be with myself, ponder over my thoughts. And I'm very grateful and blessed. The new place I moved to is near Shed Aquarium. It's a beautiful space. Let me show you. Isn't that pretty? Yes, so super blessed. Very grateful. Well, I have never done this before, even though I see a lot of people around me doing it, and because I've always been into orchestrated videos in terms of there's a cameraman, somebody shooting you, there's a proper edit, nothing raw. But I recently spoke to my brother and he's like, people want to see the real you, people want to see the rawness. Gone are those days. Just pick up the camera, and if you have something substantial, and nothing is substantial, it's just living your absolute truth, so just go ahead and record. And I said, okay, let me give this a try. So here I am. What do I... Okay. Something that really comes to my mind, which I have been experiencing of lately, is the power of vulnerability. The power of vulnerability is a beautiful gift that we have. We are human beings, and we will not always be strong. It's beautiful to be strong and in control, but there will be a lot more moments where you'll be vulnerable. And accepting that is a bliss in itself. Yes, vulnerability triggers fear, anxiety, helplessness. But you know what? It also builds courage, builds up connection, human connection, the beautiful human connection. Also, I think it's the new strong. Yeah. I feel very close to talking about this topic just because I have been experiencing this from the past 2 months, especially after I lost my job. Be it asking people for help, people, friends, putting yourself out there naked, just speaking your absolute truth and not trying to fit in has not been easy, but at the same time very liberating. And couple of things which I encountered while I was being vulnerable, which I'm guessing each one of us have encountered and experienced, and you guys might be able to relate to, is what if? Am I supposed to just shed all my inhibitions and just go out there, ask for help, and or even when I'm probably expressing my feelings to somebody I have a crush on, or if I like someone, or if somebody is let you down or hurt you, I love talking, clearly, but the fact that when I was speaking my truth, you know how when you get that choking feeling when you're like, okay, it's here, but why isn't it coming out? But yeah, it's not easy. But you know, after you do the act, it's the most beautiful and liberating feeling. At least that's what I felt, and I just felt I'm not cheating myself, and I'm just being who I am, and not fabricating words. And yeah, it was beautiful. And this is something my younger brother brought to my attention, and he heard this and from this beautiful and lighter soul called Nitya Shanti, who says, when you are walking on this path of vulnerability, I've tweaked that a bit, and I think it applies to everywhere where you're putting yourself out there. You know, the 4 SWs. So always remember, some will, some won't. So what? Someone is waiting. So I'll leave you with this beautiful thought, and hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. Bye-bye.